What's going on, guys? It's your boy Scrub here, back again with another video. Hope you guys are having a great day. I know I am. And today I have a subscriber story that was sent in about how their favorite babysitter ended up getting fired because, well, they sent some very not nice texts to their dad and their mom found out. Probably a very pretty easy way to get fired if you're a babysitter. Regardless, it's a pretty funny story time. Before we get into it, be sure to press the like button or no joke, no scam. Your babysitter's gonna do this to your dad. And yeah, without further ado, let's get into it. You would think that it's illegal. I'm getting quiet now. Lay low when you're rich, so I'm piping down. Making out, stack the bread, cause you love the sound. Just so Alright, so this is a story that this person actually found out about at like Thanksgiving. It was about how their favorite babysitter from when they were a little kid ended up losing their job. I'm gonna name the babysitter Bailey for the purpose of this story just because, I don't know, that's what I'm picking. And Bailey was a fantastic babysitter, dude. Like, her and this kid got along fantastic. He adored her. Every time she would come over, he would be ecstatic. In fact, like, he would started to look forward to his parents going out because it meant that him and Bailey were gonna get to hang out. And obviously the family really liked Bailey because look, if you're a parent, I'm sure sitting there having to watch your kids is not the most fun thing in the world. Sure, having them is great, but every now and then you love to get out and go do like things without your kid, I'm guessing. I don't know, I don't have them. And so they were like, wow, our kid loves you, it works out, you're always available, fantastic. So they start to get closer to the point where Bailey would start to get invited on like family trips and whatnot just because the kid loved her so much. And for a while, everything was all good, and then all of a sudden, when the kid was like 10 years old, Bailey got fired overnight, and his mom just straight up refused to acknowledge her existence, and his dad, whenever he would bring up Bailey, would tell him to like not talk about it and keep his mouth shut. And a lot of time had passed, and now this kid was like an adult, and so at Thanksgiving, you know, they had gotten some liquid courage inside of him, so he decided to ask his parents whatever went down with that, because he was just confused, you know, he had really loved his babysitter. And his mom is like, you know, are you sure you want to know, because it's gonna change the way you remember her? And he's like, yes. And apparently when the kid was like 8 years old, it was right around the time that texting became mainstream, probably like iPhone 2, iPhone 3 era, where like, you know, you could just now start to send pictures and texts back and forth. And I guess the mom, for the most part throughout the time that Bailey had been his babysitter, was the person who would be like, hey, we need you here at this time, we need you here at that time. And all of a sudden, one day, Bailey is like, hey, can I have your husband's phone number? And the mom is like, yeah, sure. Oh, we just forgot to not give it to you, you know. No questions asked. And so all of a sudden, once she gives Bailey the husband's phone number, she like had stopped communicating with this dude's mom. As soon as she had the ability to talk to the dad, that was like the only person she was gonna talk to the point where she would like straight up ghost the mom. You know what I'm saying? And then she started to like text the husband at weird hours of the night, like 2 or 3 in the morning, asking if he was up because she needed advice. Keep in mind, she's like ignoring the wife too, dude. And the husband was kind of like, this is weird. So he tells his wife, obviously. And his wife is thinking, you know, Bailey's been around for a while. Maybe she's just like going through something and is afraid to talk about it. Maybe she wants it's involving you for some reason. So like, they try to give her the benefit of the doubt, dude. And then Bailey starts sending things to the dad's phone that are text messages that are a little harder to disapprove of or like get rid of. You know what I'm saying? The text starts to get a little bit more like, if you were here, I would let you, you know, I'm trying to stay monetized, all right, family-friendly channel. It's not hard to figure out what I'm insinuating. And that's when the mom decided to take the dad's phone and like start egging her on to try to get her to be an idiot. And she gets her to send something to the dad's phone and is like, oh, wow, we should meet up. And convinces this babysitter to meet up with her in the middle of the night in this like Jack-in-the-Box parking lot. And while the mom had been like messing with her on the phone, she had told the dad like, all right, you gotta go get all of her stuff from the house. You know, she had a bunch of stuff there. She had like shampoo in the shower because she would stay the night sometimes. She's like, you gotta go get everything because I'm over this. I can't believe this lady would have the nerve to do any of this, like da-da-da-da-da. And I'm gonna be honest, that is ballsy, dude, to just start ignoring the wife and hit on the husband. I just don't really know what you're thinking, man. Babysitting's a really easy job. For any of y'all out there there that are like looking for some easy money, I'm not gonna lie, if you find a kid that like likes to play video games, dude, and they'll pay you to just play Lego Star Wars for 6 hours, it's a pretty good gig. I don't know why you would mess it up, dude, especially if it's like, come on, it's an old dude, come on, it can't be that great, right? Back in the days before seeking arrangements when you could just go grab a sugar daddy with the help of the web. Anyways, she convinces her to meet up with her in this like Jack in the Box parking lot, which is a very weird place to like meet up for an affair. Nothing gets me hot and heavy like some Jack in the Box tacos at 2 in the morning, baby. Like, all right, so for whatever reason, the Bailey girl pulls up. She pulls up. She had taken her husband's car. She tells her to get in. She gets in the car, and instead of the husband being there, it's the wife, and she's like, here's all your stuff. You're fired. You're done. And I guess she started to get like combative and say, you know, all these horrible things about the mom and started hitting the mom. So the mom and the girl got in a fight in the Jack in the Box parking lot at 2 in the morning. And I guess like it was one of those Jack in the Boxes where the drive-through was 24 hours a day. So there were people inside, and they called the cops, and the cops came, and then Bailey tried to spin it and say that the mom was trying to kidnap her, and all this stuff happened, and the mom ended up getting arrested, bro, and like had to come and have her husband plead her innocence and explain what happened and whatnot. But yeah, all of that ends up going down. Bailey is trying to steal her husband, ruin the family. It's just not a good situation. Lies to the cops, gets the mom in trouble. Hey guys, I'm gonna interrupt the video for a second. On screen now is actually a gift card. I give one of these away every single day here on the channel as a way to just say thank you to everybody who's subscribed with notifications on. If you're somebody who's not subscribed or has notifications on, like I guess 80% of my viewers are, you might as well hit that button and turn it on. I literally give away free money. Subscribing is free, and you can always unsub if you don't like the content. But yeah, on that note, huge thank you to everybody who is subscribed with notifications on. It helps out the channel an absolute butt ton, and I will shut up and get back to the video now. Bye. Obviously, once the husband shows up and they can like look at the phones and whatnot, it's obvious the Bailey girl has lied. But yeah, for a couple hours, dude, they're treating her like this criminal, you know, like, oh, you tried to kidnap this poor girl. And so after that, they're like, nope, you're done. You're never allowed around our family again. And the Bailey girl is like, yeah, that's fine. I don't even care, blah, 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 blah. Like, still insulting them even after all this. And they just decided that they weren't going to tell their son because they didn't want him to know. Which, to be fair, is like a really nice thing to do. Oh, son, you know that girl that you really loved and thought was like an older sister to you? Yeah, she tried to sleep with your father and then fought with your mother in the parking lot of the Jack in the Box and then tried to get her arrested for attempted kidnapping. But, you know, just remember those fond childhood memories well. Real talk, dude, like all those times with the good memories have to have a bad taste in his mouth now, but at least it explains why his parents like cut it off out of nowhere, dude. Imagine this dude's confusion before that. Like, this person that used to be one of the most favorite people in the house, all of a sudden, anytime anyone mentions her name or even like dares mention she exists, they're like, whoa, kid, shut up. No, she doesn't. It's all fun and games till your babysitter tries to sleep with your dad. That's the saying, right? I've never heard that one before, but I don't know. If you put it on a t-shirt, apparently there's at least one family in America watching my videos that would buy it. But anyways, guys, I think that's gonna do it for the video. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, I would really appreciate you taking just a quick second to press that like button and comment down below. If you don't know what to comment, just go ahead and comment the word babysitter down there. It helps the video do better, and the YouTube algorithm's always switching it up, so any help would be appreciated. As I've said, if you're new, subscribe and turn on those notifications so you never miss another video. I post videos like this every single day, and trust me, you're not gonna want to miss them, because wow, oh boy, do they get views. I don't know what I would really describe them as, to be honest, but I like making them, damn it. Regardless, other than that, if you want more content now, I do have a podcast called the Scuffed Cast. You can find the link down there in the description. A link will be there, along with the link to the intro song. If you thought it was groovy, go ahead and give it a listen on the Spotify link down below. And if you're in the mood for merch, down in the description is also a link to the Teespring store, where you can find many swag-tastic options like the Christmas Karen sweater, which will be going away soon, the Haha merch, and the OG Sub Club merch, all of which I can personally say will get you a girlfriend. I don't have any scientific proof of that, alright, but hey, at least I'm not gonna make a song like Jake Paul did to convince you to buy the merch, right? Other than that, follow me on Instagram at Scrubby, Twitter at Scrubby_69. I would really appreciate the follow over on those platforms. Don't get anyone pregnant. If you do, make sure they're hot. And also, if you get get somebody pregnant and you're gonna hire a babysitter to watch your kid, that's all golden, that's all good, but just make sure that she's not gonna try to lure you to a Jack-in-the-Box parking lot at 2 in the morning to cheat on your wife. Then if your wife shows up, she's gonna fight her the entire time, and then if the cops show up because the manager's like, oh my god, why are there 2 women fighting in the Jack-in-the-Box parking lot at 2 a.m., she's gonna say that you tried to kidnap her. And yeah, that's a little bit of extra advice for today's video. I'm out. Peace.